Kaito gives Chihiro various things that they found. Chihiro builds stuff out of it. It's soothing watching Chihiro make neat contraptions, and then Chihiro asks, did you find anything else? Come on, Chihiro, he just gave you some stuff, come on. What are you doing? Good day, good people. It is another fine day in the year of the Zenith. Toonlink, Dave, Anomaly, the Anomalacars, Few know me's the man who's ready to hit the Cobra. But to most, I am the United States Aviator. Welcome back once again to Season 11 of the Danganronpa Hunger Games, and I am excited. Now you guys know the gimmick. It's red team versus blue team. The cast have been split up, and now we also have another little split that we need to talk about. As you know, the singles titles were split into two. Mizuki and Teruteru decided they want to share the titles, and I said, well, you beat me, you bested me, so I guess what can I do about it? However, I know what I can do about it now. Some people are like, whoa, I love the Teruteru retain there. Some are like, yo, Mizuki being the new champion, that's awesome. We've picked sides. And now they've picked sides. I allowed our two champions, oh champions, my champions, to go ahead and get themselves a team. They're gonna fight to see which champion is best. And the winning team, they get nothing, but they might get points for their team. That's the important part. We got 15 people on Team Mizuki, 15 people on Team Teruteru down here, and overarching gimmick, we have 15 members of Red Team and 15 members of Blue Team. Let's introduce who our champions selected. For Team Mizuki, we have Mizuki, the champion of champions herself. Freaking Sayaka, because you know what? She loves those idols. Makes her think of Iris, her good friend, Togami. Mizuki knows what it means to be the Agent of Chaos because she is the tag team Agent of Chaos, so she brought the singles Agent of Chaos here because she said, you know what? I'm confident. If I win, I win. And I want you to reign chaos. Hiroko's here as well as Chisa. Kaito is here as well as Mitarai. Crazy Yoko, because you know Mizuki likes to get the dance on. Crazy Yoko's here for that. Kyoko is here. You know, Mizuki, always, you know, around Date, detective work, you know, so Kyoko's here as well. Chiaki is here, because, you know, games. We love those games. Nagisa, I feel like they might just vibe. Akane, because, you know, she needs some more home life, some more family life, and you know what? Akane, pretty good big sister, let's be completely honest. And you know what? They could probably have one heck of a fight if I'm being completely honest. They're both freakishly strong. Maki is here as well, ultimate babysitter. Chihiro and Kibo, because, you know, she loves herself some technology. But as we go down, we're gonna check out Team Teruteru. And Team Teruteru consists of Teruteru, the one and only. Of course he brought his homie, his ride or die, Celeste with him. Because do you know what Teruteru said? He said, look, we may never have won tag team gold together, and I might be doing, I'm on top of the world right now in singles action, but Celeste, we had our time, we had our glory, and now he wants her to help him this time win this match. Fat Togami is here as well because they go way back. Junko, he was like, you know what? That's a power player right there. Sonya, Mew, because he really followed in Mew's footsteps, retaining that title. Rantaro is here as well, the Horn Bear, with Kurumi. Because, you know, Kurumi, well, cooking up that food, and Rantaro's been all over the world, tried all sorts of cuisine, so he's got a refined taste that Teruteru can adapt to. Juzo, because, you know, like, Teruteru was like, I can't beat Mizuki, I need a bodyguard, and so he picked two up. Sakura's down there too, we'll get to her in a second. She didn't want to be here, but Sakura was here, so she was like, I guess, and then Teruteru was like, I'll make you donuts, and she was like, well, fine. Kokichi, tag team champion, just like Mizuki brought in Togami to antagonize Teruteru, Teruteru brings in Kokichi to antagonize the one and only, or not the one and only, the tag team Agent of Chaos, Mizuki. of the Mets. Ruka's here, because, you know, she knows how to bake. You know, they vibe out a little bit. Azuru, he was like, I need an unstoppable warlord, a god amongst gods, to beat Mizuki. Monika's here as well. And then, of course, Sakura, she's the bodyguard. And those are the 15 from both teams. Who will come out on top? First of all, which champion is your champion? Oh, champion, my champion, who is your champion in your heart? And then maybe your first, second, and third. And please, do you think red team will at least score a point today, or is the blue team gonna do what they do best again? Let's go blue team. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, first, second, third, make those in the comments because your comments are important, like this one, like that one, and like that one. But I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. I'm gonna make my picks. If I have to say who's my champ, I love the both of them. I really do. That's why I allowed them both to be champion. But if I'm picking teams on teams, I gotta go. It's strange because, like, Mizuki's out here picking Sayaka, but also picking Hiroko, and I'm like, a lot of love and hate right there, a lot of love and dislike. We will. I gotta go Team Teruteru. There's so much squad on that team. That's where I am at this point. Celeste's there, Junko's there, Kokichi's there. There's so much squad on that team. I know Maki's on the other half, but she's all alone via squadness on that side. I gotta go team over here. However, Togami is here and both of the champions are here, so we do have to do a little housekeeping. And that housekeeping, it does begin in 3, 2, 1. This could be a title match. It could. And Togami is going to claim both of them. Togami sees 2 champions, so he's going to spin this wheel twice. He's going to spin it once, and then it's going to go up because it was a failed spin unless it actually hits, in which case, 5%. Whoa, Togami will be the first one to do it. Will it happen? I'd say more than likely. It's more than likely not clearly, but there's always a chance. And that chance does or does not, no, absolutely not. However, that is not all that she wrote in the book of Togami. As I go over here, edit the percent chance once again, you now see in 3, 2, 1, it's chonkier. It is much chonkier, and we will be spinning again. There is a much better chance that it hits this time, 10% immediately, and it doesn't. Not today, but Togami did basically get a jump start this season. So let's see if it happens. Not today, of course, but it might happen in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe it's time that we go ahead and, I guess I gotta make some picks. Give me Fat Togami for first. Give me Sheep Wrangling Sonya for second, and then from Team Mizuki, I want Crazy Yoko for third. I really do. But that's my picks for the Hunger Games. I gotta get out these secret achievements right here, make sure they're up and ready to go. We can hit a couple of them today. Is it likely that we hit a couple of them today? There's like three that have a good likelihood. 5 if we really stretch. But that's the future. This is the now, and to get to the future, we gotta proceed. 15 and 15, a game of 30. 2 champions. Whose team will be? What if it ends in a tie or a draw? I'd scream. I'd scream. But I won't scream right now because it is time to start this bad boy, and we start with round 1. And my gosh, oh my gosh. Mizuki must be brimming in chaos. She must be furious right now. After we just sound those, just the horn bears, hit them. What a crazy start. What a crazy start. goodness gracious, she's crazy. Mizuki's out here popping off. She's crazy because she attempted to kill Teruteru. She's like, there can be only one. But Kokichi, the tag team champion, saw the tag team agent of chaos Mizuki there, and he said, I have to make my mark. None now. Killed Mizuki to protect Teruteru and to send a message to the Mets. Oh my gosh, Kokichi. Nagisa tries to keep on a brave face for everyone's sake. Rantaro does his best to avoid Monica. But you got the same hair, how could ya? How could ya? Crazy Oko does something really cute. Fat Togami has a horrible feeling in his gut. Hiroko reminisces about Mizuki, sobs quietly. Celeste looks for an easy out. Sonya can't take her eyes off of Junko, freaking Sayaka, and Shisa conspire against Kyoko. That conspiring didn't really need to happen because she eats something she shouldn't have and dies of horrible stomach pains. Maki is glad that she can rely on Akane. Kaito starts sobbing uncontrollably. Teruteru hits on Fat Togami, but Fat Togami finds it suspicious. Hina. Dang, I thought I had a pin behind my ear. Hina challenges Chiaki and Sakura to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Y'all thought you could beat Sakura in a pancake honey. Think again. Sakura, you eat some pancakes in that World Pancake Championship match. I believe in you, girl. I believe in you. Let me put this pin right here. Usually have a pin behind my ear, like, at work, but, like, you know. Feels nice. Togami doesn't understand why Kaito searches for junk when he can simply buy it. Kokichi then puts a death collar on Togami while he's asleep. A death collar, you say? Like a your turn to die? Oh, okay. Whoa, Mew just found a laser gun. She starts swinging around making pew pew sounds before she realizes she can pull that trigger and make those sounds for real. Kurumi is ready to defend her friend's Mitarai. He just wants it to be over already. He doesn't want to kill a soul. Chihiro is cooking up a genius idea. Junko is looking out only for herself. Monica finds a dapper suit and puts it on. It's quite fetching. Kibo can't stop fawning over crazy Hiyoko. Chisa finds a big stick. Probably comes in handy to bash some skulls in. I'm looking at the bottom and I'm like, oh my gosh. Sakura uses a mysterious gas to knock out Nagisa and Juzo in order to put death collars on them. Yo. Juzo is still determined to survive this though. Chiaki finds a little bikini, puts it on, it's quite revealing. Akane sizes her muscles, Ruka doesn't care much for this place, and Izuru feels like Teruteru is slowing him down. Izuru made quick work of Teruteru, and just like that, we started this game with one champion dying and ended it with the other champion dying in this round. 3 are gone, just a tenth of the competition, and it is indeed a Claire de Lune for Mizuki, Kyoko, Teruteru. 3 are gone. 27 remain, and I am here to say blue team's got this in the bag. Probably, maybe not. I actually think we're not doing... I mean, nobody's doing too terribly right now. We only lost 3 people. 3 people. And we still got plenty more to lose. Especially with... I don't think we got any crazy items. We got the big stick, we got the laser gun, and that's about it. I mean, Chiaki found a bikini. I guess she can put some gravel in that and thwack someone against the head. But I mean, like, you know, other than that, it's pretty calm. All of the champions are gone. Chihiro wonders if he should build a machine that makes Yakiniku. Freaking Sayaka attempts to kill Fat Togami, but Kokichi intervenes, again trying to protect. Unfortunately, this time Kokichi dies in the attempt. Maki mopes around uselessly. Kokichi was a real defender. Maybe he really was a team leader. Maki just mopes around. Nagisa challenges Juzo to a duel. Nagisa bites the dust. Well, yeah. Monica acts cool in her dapper suit. Junko can't handle the stress after losing a teammate and has become more cowardly. Junko, a coward, refused to believe that. Mew feels unstoppable with her laser gun. Chisa thanks Chiaki for being there for her. Kurumi and Rantaro's fingers touched by accident. They both blush just a little bit. Crazy Oko isn't sure whether to cry, laugh, or tear her hair out. Sonya feels horrible for failing Team Teruteru. Rantaro hums a song to himself. Akane ambushes Juzo, strangles him. Chiaki can no longer stand by and lets her friends get thwacked and slaughtered. No, she feels heroic as Celeste draws a demon summoning circle on the ground, you know, for fun. Sakura is just sending everyone death collars because she knocks out Mitarai, puts a death collar on him, and let me tell you, there's death collar events. It is also how you can potentially trigger the majority vote in this simulator. In an act of betrayal, Izuru and Celeste team up and murder Monica. Ruka is the only, she's only looking out for herself. Hina attacks and kills Togami in front of freaking Sayaka. There's nothing freaking Sayaka can do. Mitarai just found a wrestling singlet, casually forgets about any warnings about trying moves at home. Fat Togami finds us all below his concern. Hiroko just kind of wanders off and gets lost, never to be seen again. Kibo finds a plank of wood. Wait, no. That's a seesaw. Oh my. Kaito spots something shiny in the distance, and we are down now 9. 6 people perished today, and for the perished people, we give a Claire de Lune 4. Kokichi, Nagisa, Juzo, Monica, Togami, Hiroko. And I'd like to point out this was champion versus champion, and I will say with certainty that of the first 4 people out, 3 of them were champions of the series. But it is Orteal, so who knows? They could get brought back at a moment's notice. We still got 11 more into your saving grace picks, and I guess at that point we'll check out who's left, from which teams, and from which overarching teams, red versus blue. Let's click next, or if I've decided on a new name based on your comments, we'll have to wait and see next week, but for right now, we're going on to round 3. Hina does something really cute. Kibo still can't believe that Akane's killed somebody. Akane finds a belt of Pokeballs. Who knows what could be inside of those? Maki wishes she could just go home. Are you kidding? Ruka just found a flamethrower. See if anyone gets in her ways now. Mitarai somehow, someway clotheslines Sakura with such tremendous force it decapitates her. He's been working out. That man's been going to the gym. He's been lifting. He's been like, nah. No! He's like, oh, I'm done losing unless he loses later this round. Monica's lifeless body rots silently. Rantaro does his best to avoid Celeste. As she he's like, I'm gonna avoid you, as a demon comes out of her demon circle, and she's like, yeah, you better. You better avoid me. Freaking Sayaka sobs quietly. Chisa waves around her big stick. The Archon C, Great Potential and Crazy Yoko grant her a vision. Sonya has made some mistakes as a leader, but wants to do right by Team Teruteru. Mew can't help but admire her own genius mind. Kaito gives Chihiro various things that they found. Chihiro builds stuff out of it. It's soothing watching Chihiro make neat contraptions. And then Chihiro asks, did you find anything else? Come on, Chihiro, he just gave you some stuff. Come on. What are you doing? Fat Togami is sick of Chisa being alive. Fat Togami used his wealth to put a $20,000 bounty on Chisa's head. Goodness gracious. Izuru finds the bowling ball, one of the items that's always in there but almost never comes up. Can he get a strike? We'll have to wait and see. Kurumi looks for an easy out. Chiaki scans the arena looking for enemies lurking about, but we did just lose one competitor. She's a former champion. She is the Alpha and the Omega. She is a Claire de Lune 4. Sakura. We're down to 20. 10 more until your saving grace picks. I mean, I guess we could check. Nah, we ain't checking nothing. We're just proceeding. We have to get on with the show. The show must go on. Chisa's got a bounty on her head. Azuru's got a bowling ball. Celeste has a demon. Ruruka's got a flamethrower, and I think the most dangerous person here right now is Akane because those Pokeballs can really do some work. Oh wait, Crazy Yoko's also got a Geo Vision. We stand Geo. Let's go, Crazy Yoko. You get out. You get out there and get yourself some Geo on. You get yourself. You do your thing, you girl. All right. Ruruka at the start of round 4 tries to kill Chisa for the bounty, but narrowly escape. Narrowly escapes. I'm looking down and I saw a little something. Kaito picks up his looking neat and cooling in various places. Kibo is really worried about freaking Sayaka as she's putting a death collar on Hina while she's asleep. Fat Togami really doesn't want to, but finds himself having to get rid of freaking Sayaka. Rantaro is ready to defend his friend, and the nuclear waste from the power plant that the arena was built on top of reanimates Hiroko's body, zombifying her. I'm not gonna talk about where we built this arena. It was, you know, when I got the plot of land, it was, you know, rather cheap, and I didn't know the history. Look, hey, Maki attempts to kill Azuru, but Sonya intervenes just in time, takes out Maki. What? That's crazy. Hina looks for anyone who can get this collar off of her. You know, she's like, I'm not here for this death game. I've already been in a couple. Third time's the charm. That's when I perish. Azuru sets down a trap. Chisa trips and falls in a really bad way, breaking her neck. Crazy Yoko's bad brain takes her into an oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Takes her into a stranger place, more unstable than ever before. My gosh! Are we down to your final? Yeah, we're at your saving grace picks. Oh my gosh! New shoots several white-hot holes into Crazy Yoko's body using her laser gun. Kurumi gets caught in one of Azuru's traps. Now all she can do is hope to be freed, but hope no longer because Sonya's like, I got you, fam, I got you, lifts her out of that trap. Celeste corners Akane with her demon. The demon subsequently mauls Akane. Junko knocks out Chihiro in a fist fight, puts a collar on him. It doesn't really matter because Mitarai delivers a super kick straight to the chin of Sonya, decapitating her upon this discovery of his legs. He super kicks Kiba, Hina, Chihiro, and Fat Togami, decapitating every single last one of them. It's a super kick party, baby! And to protect Mitarai, Chiaki jumps Mew and slams her head with a powerful blow. Bam! Mew's out of this one and we're just down to 9. 9 competitors remain. Thanks to the super kick party from Mitarai, goodness gracious, it is indeed, first of all, a terrible turnabout for. I'm sorry, a Claire de Lune for. Freaking Sayaka, Maki, Chisa, Crazy Yoko, Akane, Sonya, Kiba, Hina, Chihiro, Fat Togami, Mew. It's time for you, you know what it's time for. I won't say a word. I will not say a word, but what I will say is that your picks might have gotten kicked in the face by Mitarai. But it is your final 9 with Hiroko the zombie as your 10th, but I mean, like, she could win, but like, zombie wins, they're difficult, but they're more possible now. Hey, if you need new picks, make them with me. It's time for your Saving Grace picks. We have 9 remain, and Celeste, she said, I'm carrying on for you, Teruteru, in the arms of the angel. Junko is here as well. I'm sorry, part of Red Team. We got 1 for Blue Team and Celeste, and 1 for Red Team and Junko. Another 1 for Blue Team, Rantaro. And another for Blue Team, Kurumi. They are both representing Team Teruteru, but also Team Blue Team. And Team Blue Team also sees Ruruka remain with her flamethrower. Team Red Team gets another 1. They now have 2 in comparison to 4. Azuru got 2 KOs, took out his team captain, has only taken out people on his team. Azuru, we gotta talk, dude. We gotta talk, my guy. We gotta talk. But as we go over to Team Mizuki, things are looking a little bit scarce. Hiroko's a zombie, so she doesn't count. Kaito, a part of Team Blue, is doing A-OK. And so is Mitarai, a part of Team Blue. I think it is just those 2 and Chiaki, a part of Team Red. Dang, is it? That's kind of wild. We have Kaito, Mitarai, and Chiaki there. It is highly in favor right now for Blue Team. However, it's anybody's game. Technically, Red could still sweep. It will be difficult for them to sweep, but they very well could still sweep. Will they do it? I'm not sure. But right now, it's also looking like Teruteru's team could win this one. But who knows? Who knows? It's RNG. Make your saving grace picks first, second, and third. If I have to pick them, I'm gonna pick them. And I'm gonna pick them like I always pick them. First and foremost, give me Celeste for first, member of the squad. I gotta stick with that squad. And I'm sticking with the squad, give me Junko for second, sticking with that squad. If I'm sticking with that squad, give me, the rest of my squad is out, so, Mitarai for third. I really want to believe in Mitarai, but I also don't want to jinx him. But I'm picking him for third. Those are your top 9, or your final 9 rather. And they are all standing tall. They are all going hard. They are all taking what they can, one step at a time. And with every step, their heartbeat quickens. Their pulse goes faster and faster until it matches the equivalency of the heartbeat of a samurai woman. I'm gonna finish this episode before it storms because it's legit about to start. It's about to be wild over here. But let me tell you, we got 9 competitors left, and yikes, Junko. Maybe I shouldn't have picked you. Round 5, Mitarai looks for an opponent to fight. He's got that wrestling thing that he was like, clotheslines, super kicks, fella. Kurumi has a song to herself. Rantaro can't take his eyes off of Ruruka. Celeste finds some leather scraps just enough to patch together some rudimentary clothing and looks rather caveman-like. Junko eats something she shouldn't have, dies of horrible stomach pains. Azuru practices his bowling form. Don't forget he's got that bowling ball. Ruka finds a shotgun, starts thinking about the damage she can do. Plenty. Hiroko dangles her withered limbs around, fiddling with them like, oh yeah, that's me, I'm a zombie. Chiaki uses a mysterious gas to knock out Azuru and Kaito in order to put death collars on them. And Kaito remembers Chihiro, sobs quietly because I don't know why, they really had a moment. They really did have a moment. But you know who needs a moment right now, and that moment would be a terrible turnabout? She does. Junko. A shame. I think Junko was also red team, so it's getting... Look, blue team will definitely get points today. But we might see another blue team sweep if you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, it might be blue on blue. Let's go. I'm here for the blue team. However, I'm also here to continue this because it's still technically a samurai woman. We have 8 competitors left. And I don't know what's going to go on. I know we have a bunch of callers in play right now. I think we may have enough for a majority vote, which sounds terrifying. We'll click next round and we will see what happens. Hiroko's body continues to decompose, even as she continues to move. Kurumi, thanks Rantaro for being there for her. Kaito tries to kill Ruruka, but Ruruka retaliates and kills him instead. You were so close, Kaito, but so far. Ruruka reloads her handgun just in case. Celeste, wearing leather scraps aside to behold Rantaro and Kurumi's finger touched by accident there. You know, they both blushed just a little bit. Chiaki, still patrolling vigilantly, ready to defend those that she loves. Azuru steals my soundboard. Wait, how? And he's like, finally, I've got it. The item that can win me the game. Mitarai sneaks up behind him, turns it around, hits him with an RKO out of nowhere. Azuru's neck is broken and he has perished. It's your final 6, and it is indeed a terrible turnabout for Kaito. Azuru. I really don't want to jinx Mitarai, but that man's just popping off and I'm kind of here for it. We are down to your final 6. It is Mitarai, Chiaki, Rantaro, Kurumi, Celeste, Ruruka, and oh, that's 6. I named 6. Never mind. That's it. It's still technically Samurai Woman. One more until a crisis of fate, but who knows what would happen at your final 6? Something like... That's the end of the game. That's the end of the game. Oh. Oh my gosh. Who will it be? I'll tell you who it's gonna be. Bum, bum, bum. Mitarai sneak attacks Ruruka and Rantaro from behind, and Mitarai gets the both of them out, and I'm not even gonna wait. Mitarai getting 8 or more KOs in a single game. You did it in this game, which is not one of the games that I expected it to happen in. It's not. I don't know how you did it. This is a slightly smaller game, but he still got 8 in a single game because he did pop off. That's why I was so worried. I wasn't trying to jinx him for the win because I was like, as long as he gets 1 more KO, he's finale bound. And that's exactly what he is, locking it in. Mitarai joins that finale, 8+ KOs in 1 game, but that's not the story that we're ending off with. We have ourselves a winner. Because Hiroko's gone. Celeste challenges Mitarai and Kurumi to an anything goes pancake eating competition. Kurumi murders the both of them before eating a single pancake and earns entry into that World Pancake Championship match. Then she becomes a coward and Chiaki falls in a really bad way, breaking her neck. Kurumi, I'ma add you to this list, but you didn't just win an opportunity at 1 title, you won an opportunity at 2. He knows also at the very end turned into a zombie, but that's not the point. The point is, she came, she saw, she conquered, and in 1 day we lost 5 competitors and a zombie. It's a terrible turnabout for Ruruka, Rantaro, Hiroka, Celeste, Mitarai, Chiaki. Well, it has happened. We got one secret achievement today, which is, that's honestly about what I expected. There was an opportunity to get like 4 in one episode, and I was like, oh my goodness, but we got the one. I didn't really expect to get this one. That one was like an iffy, but Mitarai popped off. That's all I can say. And you know what else I can say? We have a winner this episode. And that winner, I'll tell you who. I'll tell you who it is. It is representing Team Teruteru. You thought for a moment's notice that she wasn't gonna come out on top? Oh, no, 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 no. The ultimate grill master shares a bond with the ultimate cook, the ultimate chef. And thus Kurumi carries on for Team Teruteru. And it's all over. Mitarai, I really wish that you would have won, but I'll be frank, I'm not mad because you did earn yourself a spot. You did have yourself a game. That man's 9 KOs in a game, that's a stat stuffer. That's what we call it in the record books, a stat stuffer, 9 KOs. That man hit super kicks, he had RKOs, he had clotheslines, then he took 2 people out at the very end. You love to see that. And he's from Blue Team? Oh, you love to see that too. Blue Team Mitarai and Blue Team Kurumi earned 6 points for the Blue Team, but Chiaki finally getting Red Team on the board. Congratulations to her. Chiaki gives them 3. In fact, we can go ahead and bring up that winner's bracket now. Oh yes, there it is. We see the legend Mitarai there, and now we see Kurumi there as well. But most importantly, we see the score, it's updated. It is now 15-3. I know it's looking abysmal for a Red Team, but 1 championship match, and that's a free 10 points instead of 5. If you sweep in a championship match, that's wild. That's crazy. That's 14 points. Will it happen? I'm not sure. But to think this could have been a championship match and Blue Team would have been stronger than we already were? Okay, Blue Team, alright. I'm here for it. Once again, congratulations to Kurumi, but also congratulations to Mitarai, who had one heck of a game. He took out 9 competitors. He took out nearly a third of the competition. Mitarai was a force to be reckoned with, almost got the victory. Hopefully, something down the road gets him a victory. I'm hoping for you, Mitarai. Azuru, 2 KOs, Kurumi with 2. The only 2 that she got, World Pancake Championship entry as well. All it takes is 1 event. Celeste, 2. Everyone else, 1 or less. Once again, Kurumi, thank you for Blue Team. Mitarai, thank you for Blue Team. We are stuffing the bracket with Blue Team. Let's go. Can I get a Blue Team in the comments? Blue Team. I don't know what we're gonna call them. Like, I'm kind of, and for this point, I'm almost vibing with just calling them Blue Team. However, if you guys have ideas for the Red Team's name and the Blue Team's name, let me hear them in the comments. By this time next week, they will probably have official names, but I wanted to let you guys name them. You'll love to see it. Also, in this simulator, it's very important who has, Red Team and Blue Team, because come week 6, there will be perks that'll, cause a little chaos for Red and Blue Team, and I'm excited to see what unfolds. I'm excited to see what unfolds for the rest of the season, but most importantly, I'm excited to see... Mitarai, you better get a win after this one. This was such a good game for you. I was really hoping for it, but you know what? Championship opportunity. Mitarai, looking at you. Kurumi, y'all know I love Kurumi. She's got it too. Stay classy. Year of the Zenith. Toon Link Day of Anomaly. The Anomalakaris is about to storm outside. But hopefully where you are, it's not storming and it's just calm and pleasant and you're having a fantastic Friday. Toodaloo. Flight Crew. Thanks for watching.